is Christine, and it is time for a scrapbook process video. And if you happen to notice the YouTube thumbnail, I am participating in a brand new collaboration with Miss Jennifer Kane. She is Scrapping Kane on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll have links below. And we have decided to do a hop called Twins. I say hop. Collaboration is more appropriate because it's just the two of us. Because we call it Twins because she scraps non-traditional sizes. Usually I think 8.5 by 11. I usually do 12 by 12. So we are going to take the same sketch and the same collection and scrap them in the two different sizes. Now, if you guys ever saw the movie called Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, they were twins, but they were two different sizes. So thought that was funny. So yeah, that's kind of the idea behind that. So let me show you the sketch. She found it, not really sure who it's by. There's no watermark on it. I think she just found it like on Pinterest. So if this is yours and you recognize it, you are welcome to comment below. It just doesn't have any kind of watermark or anything. But you can kind of see there's like a base, like a paper base, a little rectangle paper base with a couple of photos, a little thing in the middle, like an embellishment in the middle. There's some stamping / mixed media coming on around here, a couple of labels, embellishment clusters, really cute. And then the collection we chose to use is from the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month, and it's Vicki Bouton's Bold and Bright. And I'm certain too, since she's also doing it from Scrap Room, her embellishments may be a little different, so this may be fun even from that perspective. So the photos I picked are these really silly Snapchat filter photos of me and my husband at IKEA. Can you see these? We were just doing like a date day or whatever, like a day date. We were wandering around. My husband used to enjoy doing that. We would go to IKEA and wander around the little rooms. And I took a couple of Snapchats. This one's probably more just of a nice glow-up type filter. But this one here was silly because look at the makeup, you guys. And I thought it would be fun. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm loving this piece of paper. You guys, I may have to get this whole collection because I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. Love Vicki Bouton. I think I'm going to use the white cardstock though. It does come with white cardstock because I can do the mixed media behind. And then I think I might do my square photo background with these two pieces because on the back side is a floral. I may fussy cut that. I'll make my square first or my little rectangle first from the bottom part. And then I'll probably fussy cut that. And then I do have these, you know, little ephemeras and things. So like the labels might come out of the tags, you know, this kind of stuff. So oh my gosh, and look at this cat, you guys. Is that not cute? And we're wearing glasses, so that could be absolutely adorable. All right, the inks I pulled out are Distress Oxide. I've got Blueprint Sketch and Picked Raspberry. I think on my little swatches here, the blue will go pretty good, and the pink as well. So that's kind of my thinking. I got a plastic cup. I'll need to get some water. So let me do some trimming, and I'll be back on in a moment. Okay, you guys, so I have trimmed off the branding strip off my little white piece of cardstock right there. It is a smooth cardstock, by the way. It's not a mixed media paper or anything like that. It's just the cardstock that comes in the kit. I think it's a basil, and I don't know the color, but it's kind of a bright white. I'm cutting out this blue piece. I kind of messed up. I didn't go all the way to the end for some reason. I don't know how I managed to do that. And so when I do this, I do have to recut the one side a little bit. But I did change my blade not too long ago the other day, you guys. So if you've been seeing this, you've been seeing me griping about my dull blade. And I have switched it out. So at least it's not as dull as it was. So now I'm going to look for my little pink piece here. And I'm looking because I know I want some of those flowers on the back side. I'm going to fussy cut them. And at first I thought, do I need to do the center? And I thought, no, it's good. I can go to the corner. So I'm going to basically just mat this little blue piece here. Now I will use my fingernails to kind of rough up the edges a little bit. I think when you use mixed media and frankly Vicki Bouton, it's just kind of calls for texture on the edges of your paper. So I didn't pull out my scufferator. I thought about it and changed my mind. I just thought I'll just use my fingernails. So it's not terribly sophisticated, but it does the trick. I did decide to go ahead and mount my photos on white cardstock though. I knew I was going to mount it on something. I just hadn't 100% decided until basically just then. And I thought, well, you're kind of laying on the blue and yeah, you could use a little bit of white there. So I'm going to trim these little guys up. Now, my middle piece there, I don't have a big journaling spot, so I'm going to have to do some other stuff in just a minute. But I need a second to do that. I'm going to do the mixed media first. So I've kind of got this figured out. And I go, okay, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to start my mixed media in just a second. The crazy thing, that's the florals I got a fussy cut, by the way. I'm going to cut two of those out. I'm going to cut two good sized florals out. One, I'll just do the leaf off of it. And the other one, I'll go ahead and do some of that side flora. But here's why I start my mixed media. And you guys, I have completely forgot. I didn't go get a napkin. I didn't go get a cup of water. I just started gallivanting like a bunny, as my sister would say. I just started doing the thing. I realized it though about here. Oh shoot, I don't have a napkin or anything because I had spilt water on my paper and I had this little cloth here, but that's my eyeglass cleaning cloth. That is not technically a water absorption cloth. It'll suck up a little bit, but not real good. So that was kind of my interim solution until I go get a paper towel in just a second. So I got this cup. I'm just trying to take it through my ink here, and I'm making my little rings. I know they sell stamps that make rings, and I guess that's certainly, you know, if that's what you want to do. And actually, I may even own one somewhere. I'm not sure. But honestly, about half time, I'm good with using a actual cup because they're plastic. You could throw them away. And then I had this other little bottle. I think that's a Mr. Huey's there. It's got the right size. Smaller circle, and then I'm going to put the blue down, and I will use one more, I think it's like a pen looking thing, or it's like a glitter thing. It's a little smaller than the other small circle, and I'm going to use that to make my little blue circle that's kind of off to the little cattywonker from the other circles there. And I think this turns out really cute. I like these colors. I was a little worried about the blue because it does have a little purple in it, but once I get the papers and the ephemera stuff down, it works perfectly fine. Now, I cannot swear to you that the sketch had any splatters, but it just felt like I needed splatters. I think that looks really pretty. So I've run off. I got my paper towel, and I've got my cup of water, so I'm ready to go. This is me doing my splatters. I'm really pleased with how this layout turned out, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I think the colors are really cute, or the collection's really cute. The colors are really pretty. They're bright, and I think goes with these silly little photos really good. And I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see Jennifer's layout. As I mentioned to you, so what we're planning to do is our little collaboration is going to be the first Wednesday of every month. And again, it's called Twins. And she does a non-traditional size, and most likely it'll be 8.5 by 11. I'm not going to swear on it, though, because I know she does other sizes sometimes. So I'm kind of excited to see what she comes up with. She found the sketch, and she was like, oh, I've already got some good ideas, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, my gosh, she's kind of intimidating when she's so clever. I just look at her stuff, and I think, oh, my gosh, that is so pretty. So don't forget to go over to her channel, you guys, and show her some love and follow and like and all the good stuff for her, because I think she's extremely talented. And again, I think it's really fun to watch things that maybe we don't normally do, because you can always find inspiration from what people do, even if it's not your own thing. I'll kind of go off and watch like planner people and stuff like that. Sometimes the layouts they put on their planners are kind of inspirational. All right, so I've got my base paper down there. I got my 2 photos. I haven't glued them because I got to figure out what I'm going to do in the middle. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to use these little squares here to make a little like base in the middle, because I don't have a journaling spot. Okay, in my sets of ephemera, I didn't get like a journaling spot. I mean, I got one tag, but it really wasn't exactly right for this. So I'm going to trim these little guys out, and then I'm going to use that cat, you guys. It's so freaking cute. I just had to. And we're wearing glasses, so she seems to kind of match, you know. Here's the flowers I did fussy cut. You can see this one here, like I said, was a lot bigger. It was kind of coming out of the area that I had trimmed the base paper, so I've got that corner, but that's okay. It's going to go up underneath the paper, so it's hidden. And then I got the bigger one here, and all I did was the leaf off of it. I think I'm double-checking my sketch here. So I thought about putting it to the left, because technically the way the sketch showed it was on the left-hand side, but I didn't really want to cover up my little rings. I thought they looked really cute, so I keep it on the right. There's my little cat, and then I'm going to actually come in here and take the tags here and put them on the right-hand side where there was like the little tag layers. One of this says today was ... and the other says sweet thing. And then I'm going to get into the little, like, what is that called, file tab things. It's technically one piece, but because I'm laying this on a flat scrapbook page, I can cut it in half and use both sides. And it is 2 different colors too, which was kind of neat. So I'm just going to kind of fill in the little gap looking spots there. I want to be able to read these though, because I think it kind of goes with my overall story, which honestly, guys, there's not much of a story to this. I think I've said this before. This is just us in IKEA, just little Snapchat things. My husband just really likes to go in IKEA and wandering around, look at the little rooms. Sometimes we get ideas. It's not that we own a ton of IKEA or anything like that. We have had some, but it's just sometimes they're just so clever. The organizational stuff is what gets me. I'm just, holy cow, you could squeeze so much stuff in there. There's one butterfly in my ephemera, which was good because it kind of worked out. It was on the sketch and everything. I did go ahead and trim back the little corner, or it had like its antenna was kind of attached to its wing. So I trimmed that up. And let me see what else I got going on. I'm going to put foam underneath the cat. I do lift that up. I will, is there anything else that gets foam? Actually, believe it or not, I don't put any major foam under anything else. I do take some little foam squares once I get stuff glued down, and I'll put them underneath like the edges of the flower leaves and stuff, but nothing else gets a full-on foam thing. The title was really kind of throwing me off because I was thinking like Up, Up, and Away could be funny because we were out and about or whatever. But I find that little ephemera piece that says Stories to Tell, and I thought, well, I could add sweet to that, and that's kind of a cute title. So it becomes Sweet Stories to Tell. And I really looked at this sheet of puffy embellishments here, but honestly, I was being a little bit of a hoarder because I still have that other sheet that I really like, the circle and the piece of cardstock and some leftover scraps from the other papers. And I thought, well, I can use those on another layout. So I was kind of cheap on myself. Oh, wait, here's something. It's the Stories to Tell. That's what I put the foam underneath. I did lift this. Sorry, I lied to y'all. So this goes down there. And then I think after this, I start gluing stuff down, so I'm going to cut away. I did try this flower on the left-hand side because the sketch did show some kind of additional floral elements coming up that side over there, but I decided against it. And then here I am pulling that little puffy stuff out again, and I put it back again. I don't use it. This is now, you're seeing me just kind of touch stuff because I'm trying to decide what to do. And I think, you know what, I just got these cute sequins in. So now I'm kind of cheating. So my apologies, Jennifer. I am getting into stuff that was not in the kit. But it was laying on my desk. It's this Roy G. Biv sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And I thought, this is perfect. It goes with this collection really good. So I'm going to sprinkle this around kind of randomly. And then I'm going to cut away in just a second because I'm going to start gluing stuff down. And you don't need to sit there and watch me do that either. So I've got my little wax tip there. So give me 1 second. I'll do that. And then I also had this paper clip thing laying there. And so again, I've yanked something out of my stash. So my apologies. But it's kind of got the shape of those flowers. So I really liked it. It has a heart in the middle, and it's got that little wound up flower deal. And I thought, that looks perfect. So there's my slowdown. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, say hello. I always say hello back. And again, I can't encourage you enough to go over to Jennifer's channel, check her out. She's on a design team or two. And actually, we were on the Color Rush Studio design team together. That's how we kind of like really started interacting. And like I said, I found her really talented. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.